Episode 205 today at TimboSugarShow. We're Tim had PRK surgery or some shit. Got his eyeballs fucking fixed. So we got Schmitt filling in. We got Sono. We got Brendan over on the other couch. It's gonna be a fucking absolute banger. UFC 279. It was fucking mismatch. Crazy shit happening. Kind of like today. We even have Garrett running the pod because JX and Sedona fucking jerking off somewhere. But we're gonna just go ahead and start with the fucking fights, and then I want to get into some Christian stuff. Yeah. Because I got my boy Sono over here pulling out Jesus lines to pull puss. And I don't know if Jesus is okay with that. But we're going to get into that. UFC 279. I know the boys watched most of the fights. I only watched the last three. D-Rod, Nate, and...
Did you miss the Chris Barnett fight?
I did. I was gaming.
Oh, dude, that was the God. Peak.
I heard.
Heavyweight's been putting it on lately. That was honestly what I think could be a contender for fight of the year. Really? Dude, he got dropped, gave it his heart, and then he fucking gave it his heart, dude. They were swinging. It was a fucking phone booth fucking fight.
I heard Warlike said Dana came out the other day, maybe yesterday, and said Chris Barnett's fiance died 30 hours before his last fight, and he didn't tell anybody.
Right? Ooh. When you told me that, that's when I was like, damn.
That would be tough to fight through. I can't even imagine.
And then his front flips after he wins.
Yeah. I know. Imagine if he does that and lands on one of his nuts. Oh. And it pops. Because you know that fucker ain't going to just not pop that big.
But you're right.
Did he make weight? I heard he missed weight.
Yeah, he missed a couple pounds.
So he's like 268 or some shit.
There was a couple other people, too, that missed weight.
Khamzat didn't.
I don't think so.
That's crazy, Khamzat, how that worked out for him. And he probably didn't get fined. He probably didn't get in any trouble. His fan base is probably stocks still went up
just because of how wild of the fight.
But he fell out of public favor. Like, did you hear the boos?
Yeah, but dude, that doesn't necessarily.
It turned around.
What does that
when
mean? He's gonna make money.
They were cheering when he won.
That's true.
He's gonna make money regardless. So it's like that. And at the end, it all fucking worked out. Anyway, the Chris Barnett fight was crazy. Any other fights from then on until the last three that were that good?
The lady that did the body kick.
Irina.
That was on the main card. Yeah,
that was
Irina
sick.
Dude,
if you ever get hit with a liver shot, Tim punched Brendan, who's fucking 120 pounds. He gave Brendan a liver shot. Shut you down, huh?
Only 30%.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was shocked your body, huh?
That was fascinating.
Getting hit with a liver shot is so weird.
From the bottom with that type of kick, that angle,
heel to the liver. I mean, that's no different than a fucking left, just.
She literally folded.
Yeah, that was cool. That was
really cool.
And then at first we were all like, "What the hell just happened?"
I thought she got kicked in the nut.
Yeah,
I was like, badge kick.
Yeah, and then I love the replay.
I'm glad. Yeah, you can. Because imagine if the ref stopped it and said it was a nut shot, and then they can't go back and say, "Oh, never mind, it's a liver shot." So it's good they can replay that because the ref might not have seen what exactly happened.
Exactly.
So that was interesting. D-Rod versus Jingaling. D-Rod weighed in at 180. Jingaling weighed in at 170.
For getting the shit into the stick, I think, for Lee.
He got robbed, bro.
Yeah.
Because I had a parlay with D-Rod, so I was like, I lost already. Fuck. And then we went out on a walk outside because I had a little much, so I wanted to walk it off. We come back in, and to our surprise, D-Rod fucking won a decision.
Yeah.
Bro, he got the short end of the stick all week, though. He had to go up weight. Then he bought a $1,000 suit he couldn't wear to the press conference, and then he loses a shitty decision.
Dude.
But look how well I thought he did. He was doing well. I thought he was doing well.
I mean, I thought he probably won the fight. Yeah. I mean, it looked like it.
Yeah, because to me, I was like, oh, man, he's probably going to get knocked out or something. I thought I was counting him out.
Dude, with a head like that, that fucker's head makes your head look small. Dude, that fucker's head, that would be tough to knock that dude out.
Big head club. Whoa, my bad. That was super loud.
Yeah, big head club. So D-Rod got the decision, helped with my little parlay. Actually, didn't help with my parlay because Kevin Holland lost to Khazmat.
Yep.
How we should have known Khazmat was going to come out there. This is what he was going to do to Nate, I feel like. He wasn't going to try to coast and make sure his cardio was good. He was going to come out, grab Nate Diaz, and fucking... Nate's like a smaller version of Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was struggling at first, too. Like, he was good. Like, Kevin was trying to...
He was doing some Grambies. He was doing some good rolls and shit, but really, Khamzat was in a dominant position the entire time. Like, even when he was rolling, he was doing good rolls, but Khamzat just such good control and so fucking strong, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a problem for 170 and 185. I don't know why he doesn't just go up to 85. If he's as good as he says he is, which he is, and the first time, didn't he do the towel thing?
Yeah, I think
like
so.
Missed weight, but then did the towel, lost 5 pounds real quick, and then comes in, misses weight. The thing is, he said he could have made weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do we
wondering.
believe that or no?
Yeah, because I wanted to know from you, champ.
I've never had a doctor come in and say, hey, how's weight cut going?
Yeah.
You doing good? Because if they do and they see you 2 hours before weigh-ins and you're sitting in the hot tub, they'd be like, oh, shit. Like, they don't just come in and look on you.
Yeah.
They don't check on you.
I'm sure. Have you cramped up before? Have you ever
I haven't really,
bad cramps?
dude. You feel like your body, like the last couple minutes in the hot tub or in the hot bath, your heart rate's like high. You feel like you're dying. Like if you close your eyes too long, you gotta open your eyes to make sure like you're alive. It's scary. Cutting weight's fucking scary. So I'm sure if a doctor came in and checked on you, you'd probably be like, you guys, you can't make weight. So I don't know what happened if they.
Dana said he was starting to cramp up.
I'm sure. I mean, it's so weird. Yeah, I wish we knew the exact details behind that because he said the doctors made him start drinking water and stuff. That's why it was so heavy.
And then him being all smirky on the scale and everything.
See, I'm curious why he didn't go on the scale. Had to open to say, hey guys, the doctors made me fuck. I'm sorry, I could have made weight instead of being like it was close. Darren Till made me. I don't know, but like I said, it's not gonna make him. Even if he loses fans, it's like he's still a big name. Still gonna fucking.
And I kind of thought Dana would still. I was hoping he would still punish him because now what does that show to like younger fighters?
Yeah, miss weight, fight someone else on the card. But it was.
I loved Joe digging at him on the
was
post.
He?
Oh, were you not listening?
Saying can you make 170?
He just
and Khamzat going, hi, everybody.
Yeah, and he's going. You realize that if you're gonna fight for the title, you have to make weight. I was loving it.
I know.
Like,
it's like Joe. I don't know if Khamzat is there a language barrier there, or if he's just like not smart.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure, it's the language barrier, but I think at the same time he just doesn't. He didn't care. I don't think he cared.
Yeah, you gotta care. I mean, what do you guys want to see? You guys are UFC fans. What do you guys want to see in a superstar? You guys want to see him fight, be active.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys want to see him make weight.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, I mean, pretty simple things.
Yeah.
Making weight.
The story of how I love an underdog, the guy who comes from nothing. That's why I really enjoyed Conor in the beginning.
Yeah.
Was because you come from a slumdog millionaire type place, and you can create anything you want.
Yeah.
Just by your hard work, dedication, and passion.
Yeah. So Khamzat obviously got a hold of Kevin in the first round, and but I put money on that for my other parlay.
By the way, 4th time that Khamzat has 0 punches landed on him in a fight.
That's crazy.
How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah.
We do that when we play UFC games. We're like, holy shit, you didn't even hit me, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and that happens how many? Never. So to 4 times in your career in the UFC, you haven't been punched once.
God, that was disappointing because everyone. It's weird because it's like it was exciting and stuff, but it just was like. Maybe because we wanted Kevin to win, it wasn't as exciting.
Yeah.
I guess if you're a Khamzat diehard fan, you're like, oh, that's perfect. That's how we wanted to see.
He didn't even get a punch in.
I know. I wanted to see a scrap. I want to see Kevin fucking land some shit, maybe wobble him. Fucking, I don't know. It was
get some flip offs.
It would have been cool. Yeah. But Khamzat is a scary motherfucker, dude, and very dangerous for the division. Let's move on. Nate versus Tony Ferguson. How crazy is it? They've never fought before.
Yeah,
and they've been in the UFC for so long. Same weight class, same style, kind of.
Yeah.
And never fought before. And then Nate's last fight in his UFC career, he's supposed to get killed by Khamzat. Mm-hmm. Shit goes crazy. Now he's fighting Tony Ferguson at 170.
And gets a submission.
That was so weird. Tony didn't even... I mean, a natural instinct, even if you're gassed out, should be to roll out of that guillotine. Tony Nate had it around, had like a head and arm, took out the arm, readjusted, like all that time while Tony's sitting there, not even trying to roll. In his defense, he was training for a 3-round fight. He was already in the 4th round. He was getting kind of busted up. So that, in his defense, that's that. But he still didn't even try to roll.
Yeah, I think it felt like he was just so in the moment. He was enjoying it. And he was like,
Yeah, but you're fucking in the moment. You got to roll.
Yeah.
But what freaked me out is when that leg kick that got checked just started gashing.
The shin started bleeding?
Yeah. Like, and it wouldn't stop the whole fight.
It was pretty crazy. It did bleed quite a bit.
I got to say, though, a lot of people were calling it a shit show and a circus. But at the end of the day, that's why I love the UFC, because what a week we had. And then they were still able, and these fighters were still able to come together, get these fights to work out, which has never really happened the way it's happened before. And then to see these 2 legends, they put it all on the line, I thought. Did. And they came to show. And it's like, these are legends.
But then Tony at the end, like the muffin joke.
I know.
I love it.
Tony's funny. Tony's a character.
And Nate killed it all week too with the post fight interview where he's like, "Oh, he fucking sucks, sucking dick, all that shit." Just being Nate, being who he is, he killed it all week.
I reminded the boys when we were watching. I said, "We gotta enjoy this because realistically, that could have been his last fight in the UFC." He said he wants to go box, then come back to the UFC, maybe fight Conor, which is possible. But he is 37.
Let's get this motherfucker in some movies,
maybe box at 38. I don't think that motherfucker wants to do
just a little small role, like, oh, that's Nate, and he does
I don't
something
think Nate
funny.
gives a fuck about that. Well, maybe. Who knows?
He's cool.
That could have been his last fight. And then imagine, so we got Jake Paul Anderson Silva coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Say either one of those guys wins. Even if Anderson wins, Anderson versus Nate in a boxing match, you're telling me you wouldn't fucking watch that?
Oh, I'm watching it.
Jake versus Nate
with a boner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
With a boner.
Yeah, seriously. What do you think though? And how cool is it that we get to see it in Phoenix? All right, now what do we do? Are we having a party?
I listened to your podcast. You said I'm having a fight party or some shit.
You were like,
no. There's not a fucking chance, dude. The fight's in Phoenix. I'm going 100%.
Okay, bet. Cool. That's what
I heard you. I was gonna ask you about that. You said Sean said he's gonna have a party. Like,
I swear to God,
no, not a chance. Like, I'm not. Even if it wasn't in even if it was in Vegas, I'd still go. I wouldn't have a party. The fact that it's in Phoenix, there's not a chance. You go find that.
I remember. No. I remember we were talking. You said to us, you were like, "Oh, we gotta. I hope they announce if that fight's gonna be in Phoenix or not, so we can start planning a watch party." That's what you told me.
No.
Swear
on podcast or just to you?
To us, just to us, and maybe you were just excited in the moment. You know what I mean?
Dude,
oh my God, Jake Paul Anderson Silva.
Jake Paul fought in fucking Ohio. I was there. I don't have a watch party. He's fighting in Phoenix.
We're there.
You think I'm gonna have a watch party? You think I'm gonna accidentally say, "Let's have a watch party"?
Yeah.
Just out of left field? I don't think so, bud.
That's what I thought, bud.
You smoked too much marijuana, bud.
I remember.
I think you heard some shit.
No, I remember, bud. But it's okay.
I think you heard some
I'm excited. Me and Berger by Sono.
I'm going to the fucking fight.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to fucking fight. 100%.
That's going to be legendary. Who do you think? Now, let's talk about the fight.
All right.
Who do you think's going to win? What do you think Silva brings to the table that's the biggest threat to Jake Paul?
I would say the biggest threat to Jake Paul from Anderson Silva is, experience. I would say speed. I think Anderson's going to be a little bit snappier. Mm-hmm. It's 3 6-minute rounds?
3 8. Yeah.
Or 8 3-minute rounds. I think that's going to play a role. I think Anderson's
cardio is still good enough to be with Jake.
When did he finish Chavez? What round? Later in the fight, right?
Yeah.
Or no, he didn't finish Chavez, right? He just went to a decision.
No, I thought he knock him out?
He knocked out Tito.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm forgetting.
But I think, God, I don't know. I'm excited. I think, obviously, I'm buddies with Jake, and I love the hype that Jake brings to fights, to boxing. I don't fucking watch boxing, dude. I don't get excited about the biggest names in the sport. I just don't, for whatever reason. Not a dig on it. Mm-hmm. Just my honest opinion. I don't really care to watch. If Logan's fighting, I'll watch it. Jake's fighting, I'll watch it. I didn't care for the KSI thing. Anise and Gibb fought Austin McBroom yesterday. I completely forgot about it. Seen it on Instagram today. Anise and Gibb knocked him out.
Oh, right.
I wasn't excited to watch it.
Mm-hmm. People talk shit on Jake Paul all they want. I respect Jake because how cool is it that we got a kid from a Disney Channel coming? And that's just the thing that I was telling Brendan. I don't think it matters where you come from in life. Even if you are an actor in the beginning, if you have the passion for something and you work hard at it, which I think Jake is doing,
obviously,
it shows.
What weight are they fighting at?
185ish, 180 or something.
How big is
189?
Silva?
It's a weird weird weight.
We need you.
Is Silva a bigger guy?
Silva's big guy.
Okay,
he's like a big guy.
Because I know Jake's he looks big.
They're both, they're both pretty big guys.
And obviously Silva just needs to worry about that power from Jake, but he's so good at poo 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 poo.
Yeah, the thing about boxing is crazy. So left hand and a right hand, 2 weapons. How you use them, jab high, jab low, left hook. There's different ways you could use those 2 weapons, but at the end of the day, it's 2 weapons. And I think what Anderson has is he's been fight, dude. He made his debut when Jake was born, so he has tips and tricks, little tricks and setups that Jake does too.
Yeah.
But how many can you get in 3 years compared to 20 whatever years? That's where I think the difference might play a role.
What about footwork? Is footwork huge in boxing?
Yeah, 100%. In all combat sports, it's huge. Anderson Silva is very tricky. That comes with the tricks and the feints and stuff. But with that being said, Jake's going to have the power advantage, I'd say. Like the one-shot thump, who hits harder is going to be Jake. And does he land that early enough to get Anderson's respect? If he lands it early enough, the fight, it's hard to say. I don't know. He's got to land and earn respect early, I feel like.
I'm excited for this.
And it's 7 days after my fight. How exciting is that?
I know, dude.
I'm just going to bask in the glory and walk around.
Our buddies were sad. Our buddies were sad because they're like, man, we should have waited to book our flights to come out because we got we're going to pack that house for you, champ.
When? Oh,
October 22nd, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be sweet. That will be sweet.
But yeah, Silva's who got me into the UFC, into MMA, is Anderson Silva.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Back when he fought Patrick Cote.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, oh my God. And then I saw the Forrest Griffin fight too, and I was like, holy.
Anderson was just on another level.
Yeah, dude.
Just
I literally thought he was like the Michael Jordan of MMA and the Muhammad Ali, and I thought, and still to this day, It's
crazy he went out of the UFC with like a 6-fight losing streak.
Ooh.
Isn't that weird?
We're starting to see that a lot lately now. Tony on a 5 now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then
Nate was on a 3, I think.
Sam Smiley took the record with 8.
Oh God, yeah.
That's pretty sick though. Like that's like a record that might not be
because he's the nicest guy.
Ellenberger had like 7, I think.
What a smile can do for you.
Yeah. That's the truth. Good fights. I mean, the rest of the UFC fights coming up, Song Yadong versus Corey Sandhagen is really the only one I really cared to watch too much, like that I'm excited about. I know Mackenzie Dern's main eventing, and then Alexa Grasso is main eventing. But I don't know how many big fights are coming up.
I like the Giga Chikadze.
Giga's not in. He pulled out.
Last night they said, he pulled.
I missed
Sadiq
that.
Youssef. Yeah, so they're looking for a replacement.
Dave, he was well, never mind.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate. All right, now that we're done with the fights, we had a little Daniel's girlfriend, Alana, who's one of my friends. I better say that, right? Alana, her birthday was the other day, and they had the little birthday party. It was Friday night up at our house.
It was
a bunch of her friends came out. Sono, Brendan, Schmitt were there.
A little tipsy.
There was everyone was buzzed up. I was the only one that didn't have a drink. So I haven't drank in a long time, and I still was able to have fun, let loose, grab the mic, hit a little karaoke. But I was like, God, like this is. At first I was like, this isn't my. I'm sober. Everyone's buzzed. I'm just gonna go pull a Schmitt. No, I fucking grabbed the mic and I started singing like I was drunk.
Yep.
And I wasn't. Had a good time. And now we got to come to this. Sono.
Oh God.
He swears, and I'll let Sono say, he swears he didn't say this, but I've heard from 3 people, different stories, different people, same stories. Schmitt at that night was like, oh, dude, I heard Sono talking about God to this chick. And then
we were
Danny,
sitting right there.
Yeah, Danny comes up to me, and she's like, I was just kind of observing everyone, and I heard Sono bring up God to this chick. And then Lauren said, oh my God, Sono loves Jesus so much.
Bro, I did not
I'm not making that up. I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
She's tripping.
No, I'm not making it. Sono, we give him shit. He's Christian, whatever. That's not why we give him shit. We give him shit because he does stuff that's not very Christian-like. And it's fun.
But no way I was like...
3 different people told me, not even related to the... Related.
We were live when I told you that.
Yeah, and it was there. So... I'm just curious.
Hey, it worked.
Does God help you get pussy before marriage?
No, I don't look at it like that. I'm
just so curious. How'd you bring it up? Like, hey, I'm Christian.
I think I said I go to GCU, and she's like, "Why do you go to GCU?" Maybe. And
I love Jesus.
Like,
maybe.
But let me clear my name real quick.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm Christian because I full-heartedly believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins. Now, am I a good Christian because I like a little bit of foreplay? I'm sorry. Puss is addicting, champ.
The thing is you
could be a good person.
You don't even try. Be like, I'm gonna just fucking try to not do it. I'm gonna wait till I find the one. I'm gonna try to, but you don't even try.
Oh, I did, but I got the heart broken, and then you
don't even try. But that's okay because I heard Tim on when George Janko, he was on the pod, and he said the same thing. Something about like, well, I still got puss, I still do. So it's like. Maybe we just need to come up with another religion. I believe Jesus died for my sins. Maybe I'm not gonna call myself Christian. Maybe I'm gonna call myself a Christian.
A Christian
or something. We gotta change it up a little bit because I'm sick of all these people acting like they're this one thing, but they can make their own rules. Just say I'm not. I mean, you can still believe whatever you want to believe, but if you're gonna fucking say you're this, but
I got a question. Does religion come to your mind when you're talking to chicks? Like, where you just want to talk about it?
I ask him. I'm like, hey, do you believe in Jesus?
You do?
No, but I did when I first met Danny. We had a conversation.
Well, yeah, because you're kind of trying to want to make a relationship.
No, I was like, I don't understand. No, I mean, when I first met Danny, we were talking about chicks and like, I was like, marriage and all that stuff. We had good conversations, but I remember we brought up Jesus, and like, she was on the same boat as me, and she's like, I don't fucking know. Like, don't live. I'm a good person.
Yeah. I
went to Wednesday. Every Wednesday I went to fucking the stupid ass fucking whatever it was called.
Youth
Sunday
group.
I had to go to fucking church.
If
I ask questions, they would never have answers. Someone would be like, "Oh, just read the Bible." It was like, just do it. Like never. They would. I'm like, no one fucking knows what anything, and everyone acts like they do. Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm definitely not the best Christian, but I feel like the only reason I brought that up because she was like, "So what do you look for?"
So now you're saying you did bring it up before you were saying there's no way you did.
I personally don't think, but I was sipping.
You're sipping.
I was a little tipsy, so maybe that.
Does God like getting drunk?
They drank wine.
Like a lot.
I mean,
drinking
maybe
wine
not
at
to
the communion,
excess, but
Kanye.
I don't know, but at the end of the day, that was fun. That was a fun little party.
It was fun.
I had a spar the next day, so I obviously couldn't do anything. But it was still fun. You
held it down for being sober. Like looking back now, I was like,
oh, yeah.
you were grabbing the mic and singing out.
Oh yeah, we were having a good time. I was trying to just let loose. It made it easier that everyone else was drunk, so it's like, well, I can just at least kind of act stupid and whatever. But yeah, that was fun. Schmitty woke up motivated, went to the gym. First time this week, probably first time in 2 weeks. We're being honest here. It's been a while. We got to call you out on it. You stayed. I mean,
yeah. Could be doing more.
Yeah, we could.
But you should have seen him that morning, dude. He came in strong. He was like, "I'm going to the gym, Sono."
But think about it. And the reason I bring this up, you're in a dark place. But think about how many people listening to this are also in a dark place.
You can get through it.
But they don't have someone fucking like me telling. Make healthier fucking choices. They don't have anyone like they have the podcast. We're saying that. Yeah. I'm telling you, and I'm on your ass, and I know you think that this tough love isn't working. Oh. But if I don't do this, are you going to go to the gym?
No. Who think the tough love ain't working, baby?
Well, they ain't going to the gym. I mean, it ain't too much working.
Yeah. Well,
I need to stay on your ass.
The only thing, this is where I don't like fucking haters in the comments saying, because it's
don't
like,
read them, dude.
Champ, what you say about me is how they view me. And then it's also affecting now my YouTube
Well, imagine if you went to the gym 5 times, like, damn, Schmitt went to the gym. People have been in your comments be like, hey, good shit, Schmitt.
They were doing that when you.
I'm just saying what I'm observing.
Whatever you say,
I'm saying what I'm observing, though,
I know,
right?
But they think like I'm not making any choice. I have made so many life better changes, and I have.
You have,
and I know that I need to up it in things. Okay.
And I bring it up.
I know, and it's not like I neglect. I need to make them, and I'm gonna make them. I've made. It's not like I haven't. I've lost 63 pounds out here, Joe.
But
fuck you, haters.
Did you lose 63 pounds out here, or you lost most of it back home?
Most out here, champ. When I started working at Sprouts,
we get a scale. When was the last time you weighed yourself?
It's been. I keep fluctuating from.
But when was the last time? Probably a couple weeks.
No, last week. I weighed at 290. I keep fluctuating. I go down to 290. I go anywhere from 284 to 290. That's my range right now.
I'm just saying, from what I see,
and I think it's my water
you could do a lot more.
Oh,
I know you're doing.
I'm not making excuses. I know I can do better. But the thing that fucking brings me down, dude. I told Sono, and I'm sure maybe this may have got back to you. When I worked my ass off when I started playing volleyball, and I was super fat, and I wasn't good at volleyball. I fell in love with volleyball, and I wanted to get really good. JV varsity, I did 2 years, right? I did my summer before senior year, I did a camp. I told Sono, I got above the net for the first time in my volleyball career. I was so motivated. And then when I got to my senior year, I had a coach who was extremely negative to us. And one time, I worked hard to get thin. I worked hard to run in front of the pack. I'm leading the pack, running, and the coach goes, "Why is Schmitt leading the pack?" Do you know what that does to me? It killed me. I was like, well. And then you know me with my head, I'm like, well, fuck you, dude. I'm like, I'm busting my ass to show you that I'm working hard, and I never get any fucking, and it just kills me. So when I get negative feedback constantly, when I've lost 63 pounds, I've joined a gym, I'm going to a gym, I'm fitting. My clothes are fucking fitting me. They don't fit me. I have to get new clothes. And then I wake up on my YouTube channel to hate, and Schmitty's not appreciative.
But listen to this.
Schmitty's not gonna ever change.
You're very grateful.
Fuck all you dudes. Like
you shouldn't be reading the comments. I know you're very grateful for the opportunity that you have down here. But
like,
when I hear you're going to Taco Bell and then Smash Burger,
I'm sad
and then
right
pizza, I know, but all these things
I know.
I tell you, dude, what are you doing? Would you rather me say, oh, it's okay, you lost 63 pounds? Would you rather me say that?
No.
Or would you rather me say, hey, dude, let's get to the fucking gym. You're walking 30 minutes on the treadmill. Let's fucking walk 45.
Oh, you know
let's
what
go
I
to the
love?
gym at least twice a week.
You know what?
Or do you want me to say, no, you're good, dude. You already made it.
I don't
you
want
made
that.
it.
No.
Well, then fucking don't complain.
You know I'm not happy. And I'm not complaining, champ. It's just, it ain't you. It's
you don't need to be reading the comments.
I know.
either.
That's the thing I tell him.
But the thing, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. Can't build shit with fucking
but also
negativity.
I'm not sitting here I am just saying what's happening. Imagine if you went to the gym 4 times. And I'm like, damn, you went to the gym 4. Yeah, but in the last 14 days, you went to the gym less than 3 times.
Super busy, champ. Super busy.
You also ate fast food a couple times.
Super depressed right now.
But the reason you're depressed is because you're eating bad, not going to the gym.
Yeah,
those are
and
like
overthinking.
And overthinking. But those are the things, like, if you eat healthy, go to the gym, that depression's going to lower.
Oh, I know.
But if you're depressed and you're like, well, I'm not going to go to the gym now, I'm going to eat worse.
Yeah.
The depression's going to go up.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Yeah, because you're motivated, but we don't need you to be motivated. We need you to be disciplined. You're not going to be motivated every single morning.
Do you want to know the truth?
Let's hear
the truth. All right. So when I was on my grind, and even with the podcasting and shit, I wasn't chasing females, champ.
Yeah, no,
I was so on me and focused on me and what I need to do, and that's where I want to get back to that.
Yeah.
This past, I'm not gonna lie, I got a taste of puss. I got another taste of some kissing, and it's all I've been wanting. And I'm like, man, because I know that I'm such a happier person when I have when I'm in a relationship, and I was kind of starting to chase that, and then bump after bump after bump, some shit started happening, and I'm like, okay, and it brought me down.
You can't. You shut down quick too, Schmitt.
Do.
Like, we were out at the bar.
I do.
We're not saying names, but this girl said 3 words to me, and you already you started drifting away.
Oh yeah.
Put your head down. Didn't even.
I know it's game over.
But then you tell me, you're stoic, and stoicism is not letting those external things make you feel change how you feel internally. But externally, if this girl says a couple words of Sono, and then now internally you're just shut down and you're like, wow, she doesn't like me, whatever, and then you go pout.
No, I'm just like, oh, game over. I don't pout. I'm just kind of like,
it's catastrophic thinking, bro.
I was still chill. I was just getting to chill mode. I was chilling.
But that's stoicism. If you're like, oh, that's fine,
Schmitt,
whatever.
A little bit pouting.
Yeah, well,
just sad.
Maybe after. Yeah, I was
but
sad
also
after.
you said, and this is your words, girls don't like you because you're fat.
Oh yeah,
and bald.
which I can change. Bald I can't change.
But if you say to me, like, girls don't like me because I'm fat, and then I say, well, how many times you go to the gym?
Yeah, I know.
And then you get mad, and then you're like, whatever.
I go, you're right. I always go.
You actually do always say you're right, which drives me fucking crazy because you're always like, you're right.
I know. I just
gotta
right. do it, dude.
And we talk about your spending habits. Did you go to Starbucks every day last week?
No, not every week actually.
Every day last week?
Yeah.
Which day didn't you, and why?
Yeah, well, because they shut down my Starbucks.
Okay, well that doesn't fucking
at Target, and it's already gonna come back Monday. But yeah, no. Sono's dad made some coffee this morning. I'm like, fuck, I need to just start doing.
But that's the thing. You keep saying, I need to do that. You're right. I need to do that. You're right. Yeah. And I need to be on you like a fucking hawk.
No.
I feel like I do.
Because here's the thing, champ. I feel like I'm a distraction right now. I don't want to be a distraction.
To who?
To you.
You think I'm gonna be distracted because of you?
Yeah, well, because I'm like, I want to be. I'm motivated to lose. I need to lose another 50 pounds.
And I keep telling you, you keep saying you lost 63. I said your new default weight is we'll say 85.
I didn't get to say that.
So when you go up, when you're like, I weighed at 290, you didn't lose 60 pounds. You gained 5 pounds. We need a new default
I know.
weight.
When you said that to me, that one clicked. I was like, ooh, I like that. When you said, let's restart.
So no more sitting here saying you lost 63, which is very impressive. Good job. Fucking proud of you.
Nope, I don't need that.
But now you're at, let's say 285 is your default weight. So you wake up tomorrow at 286, you need to think, damn, I'm okay, I'm gaining weight.
Yes, sir.
Let's fucking get down to 250. Let's go small too. I want to be 220 next week. And then 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month or whatever.
50 is just the biggest goal.
I have 6 weeks to my fight. Mm-hmm. There's no reason. And it's not even you don't need to be a fight camp or anything because you're going to gain weight easy. It's just your genes. You need a lifestyle.
I know.
You should be if you're having smash burger or you're having pizza, it should be like a Saturday night reward. Like I had a good
once
fucking
month,
week.
Once every 3 months.
No, once a week's
shit.
fine.
That's how I was when I was healthier and losing all my weight. I didn't eat any fast food.
Yeah, I mean, you
Or
shouldn't be
pizza.
eating fast food regardless. Taco Bell should never be a cheat meal. It should just not be ate. It's shit.
Yeah, salad. I love salads. I love
Salads are
veggies.
fucking fire.
Yeah, I love
dude.
salads. And I've been eating more salads. You know, I'm making.
Let's
some
do
more
it.
Steps. Yes,
Let's
sir.
do it.
And Jobins, don't think whoever haters are hearing this right now. I appreciate Sean and all this shit.
Yes,
right now.
you always were been super grateful.
Yeah. And if anything, all we're doing right now is making me better. We're making all of us better. Anyone out there who can take this and you're like me, we're going to get better together, baby. And guess what? I like to think of what I've done, but it does motivate me because I always tell myself, okay, where can I be in this amount of time? And so I'm getting back to because I told Brendan, I told Sono, I'm done chasing the chicks again, and I'm going back to just caring and worrying about what I need to worry about.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, when you first moved down here, you weren't too worried about chicks.
I wasn't.
You were dialed in a little bit more. But the thing is chicks. I don't think it's bad too, just not too much.
Yeah, and stoicism, because I do tell Brendan all the time, and Sono, I admire you. You are really good at stoicism, and I'm recognizing others in the life that I deal with. I'm like, man, they're really good at stoicism. Yeah. Some of my bosses, I'm like, wow. They're stoic.
Dude, that Daily Stoics book, I literally read every morning dump. It's like the date, and it has the same one. I've been reading it for like 5 years. That's how I start my morning. Every morning, just a good reminder. But speaking of speaking of that, morning routines, having a good morning routine and a good nightly routine, it could change people's lives, dude. A good morning routine. I was telling you guys, you should go on a walk every night. Yeah. 9 p.m. Boys, rally up. Let's go on a walk around the block.
Let's start
Settle it to get ready for bed, and then instead of going home and then surfing, put your phone away, prepare for sleep, and you're gonna sleep a lot better. It's a skill. Sleeping's a skill.
I'm gonna give up my Starbucks. I'm doing it.
This is the thing. You're telling the Jobins right here. You're telling the Jobins. You're gonna give them Starbucks.
This week starts it, because guess what? You know who's gonna really help me?
Sono's
dad.
But the thing is, Sono's dad's gonna leave.
Yeah. He's gonna be 3 weeks, baby.
He's gonna make you coffee. I don't want him making you coffee.
Oh no! I know how to make coffee, and I need to I want you to write down your recipe.
Dude, AeroPress is the most simple fucking thing ever. Garrett told me, he messaged me the other day. He said, "Hey, what's Schmidt's address?" Something like that. I want to get him an AeroPress. I said, "Don't waste your fucking money because
Garrett's a sweetheart."
Because he's not gonna do it. That's what I told him. I told him that. Did I not?
Make me spend my own money. Make me.
No,
spend
it's
my own
not
money.
about that. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be a great gift. But I just truly don't believe you're gonna do it. No. If I'm being honest.
Well, I believe that. I believe that you don't believe that.
But the arrow, it's simple, dude.
Heat up the water. I've seen you do it millions of times.
Yeah, there's no recipe. I mean,
Well, I know you use
oat milk and some kind of creamer and honey.
What kind of creamer?
I use Laird's, but you can just go to Sprouts.
I want the Champ's recipe. I want that Champ coffee.
I'll show you. It's good. I do love coffees. I didn't make. One.
I think, and plus Sono's dad's gonna be here for 3 weeks. Shout out Sono's dad. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, your dad is cool.
Super cool. When he meets I'm excited for him and your dad to meet.
Oh yeah, my fucking dad gets here tomorrow. Well, pretty much Tuesday.
Let's do this.
This morning he was just doing a bunch of we wake up, he's doing all those little fixer-upper stuff.
Oh yeah, I want to help him. I want to learn. I feel like he could teach me some shit.
Dana White says to Connor, "Watch yourself" on My Mom's Basement podcast after calling Hasbulla a smelly inbred. I'd love to gimp that little Hasbulla over a goalpost. That's what Connor said. Yeah. Bro, Connor's made it's crazy because I find myself in a back-to-back fight camp. I have 6 weeks. I've been in camp for 6 weeks. I've been doing the last couple of 12-week camps. The first 6 weeks are pretty hard, but the last 6 weeks really where we up it. Where it's like, I can't imagine, because I finally got to a point where I've made money. I feel successful. I feel like I've done pretty much like everything I've kind of wanted to, and then the amount of money I have will run out. The amount of money Connor has, like, he's good probably for the rest of his life. I can't imagine him waking up in a training camp with 5 weeks to grind hard, kill it, and just I bet mentally
it's hard.
Dude, he's probably because traveling is so much fun. When you have money like he does, he don't give a fuck. I mean, even when you have a little bit of money, like, traveling's fun and the people you know. For me, I cannot. There's no chance I could be traveling in camp, like going here, going there.
He's always on that yacht.
Always on the yacht, going somewhere, doing something. I can't imagine him like just grinding for 12 weeks. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised too if anyone's gonna do it. Connor's gonna come back and win. He did look sharp against Poirier, the beginning of that fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But having that much money.
Connor's so weird because you don't know what the guy's gonna do. He's saying he's gonna do movies, and then he's like
He is doing a movie right now.
Yeah, and then he's going, I want me and Nate to have our trilogy, which I think could happen in boxing, right?
You did have an interesting point. That was a good that you said yesterday.
Oh, my fun theory.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen.
Yeah.
Schmitt said what if Nate versus Conor happened and Khabib's fighting champion? That would be fucking insane.
Wouldn't that be kind of crazy?
No way Khabib would let Conor fight
No way
there.
Conor
What if it's a
would fight
trap
on
to
there.
kill him?
Yeah, no way Conor would fight under Khabib.
No way.
But yeah, what if Nate versus Conor happened in boxing?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I think
That would be
cool.
pretty sweet. That would be exciting.
I
I
feel
think
like
it'd be a
Conor
way to do
works
it.
him though.
You see,
boxing.
that's where I'm like, Nate's a good boxer, dude.
Well, dude, the thing about boxing would be probably what if it was 12 rounds? Conor's the bigger he gets, the less cardio he's gonna have too.
Yeah, and
Cardio to expend, no jujitsu or any of that other BS.
Yeah,
And
but he gassed against Floyd.
and here's another thing. Nate ate all of Connor's shots with
Yeah.
lighter gloves.
That's true.
He's gonna have
Sometimes
pillows
those
on.
boxing gloves though, those fucking 10-ounce boxing gloves, you could really
Smack a dude.
Yeah,
Really?
like, yeah.
Put
When
it
I
on a
wear
cracker?
those fucking boxing gloves, I feel like I can knock anyone out. MMA gloves are a little different, honestly. Just a little bit less.
Are they
padding.
4 or 8s?
I think they're 2.5,
Oh,
2.5 ounces or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy shit. What else you guys got? Nate says.
football's back.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Football's back. I am so happy. My Sundays are now booked up until after Christmas.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team?
Chargers. I'm a big Chargers guy.
Do you really so when you watch? But you like betting on the fights, right?
Love
or games.
NFL? Yeah, I like betting. I like looking at the
I asked you,
spreads.
I asked Daniel, I asked War, like, who's locks, and then I kind of pick and choose one of you guys say, because I don't fucking know shit like about. And I hate to say it, just I used to love it, used to be so into it, and I'm getting back into it, but I don't remember it. I don't know it like I used to.
Who used to be your team? Like
Broncos,
Bronco? Would you say still?
John Lynch, Clint
John-
Portis, Jake the Snake, Champ Bailey.
Were you there when they had Tebow time and did the whole?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was starting to get out right around there.
I was a
What about
Cowboys.
now?
Cowboys.
Yeah.
You Cardinals guy?
Now, I mean, I.
They got a good team, dude. Kyler Murray's a stud.
I'm excited to watch Joe Burrow play.
Yeah,
Just because I had
okay.
met him a little bit and talked to him, and it was exciting. It was cool to meet him.
That's cool.
And so I would like to watch some of the Bengal games
Cowboys are the reason why I quit watching football.
because you got so pissed.
I'm just like, there's no hope.
That's
man.
Daniel's the same thing.
Yeah.
I would
And-
say outside of fighting betting though, NFL's got to be the most fun thing to bet on because there's like injuries you've got to track, depth charts, like who's getting more playing time, especially like fantasy football. I know
Yeah.
you don't really play
No,
that, but like
I
there's so much.
Football's changed since I've watched it.
Yeah,
Since I remember watching football, and then I try watching it, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is anymore.
fantasy football made it where I can care about every team because I'll have one little player on a team that like the Browns I could care less about, but I'm watching the game.
What if you have a player against the Chargers and you need this motherfucker to make a play? You need him to score a touchdown, but with that being said,
Oh.
it'll make the Chargers lose.
Fuck my fantasy team. Go Chargers, bro.
Really?
Hell yeah. Go Chargers,
Damn.
bro. Fuck that. We got to get a Super Bowl.
How do you guys think Tom Brady's going to do this season?
Did Gronk come back or Gronk's
No.
done?
Done.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Damn.
TB12.
And TB12 missed most of the preseason camp because he said he had other stuff he had to
He
deal
got
with.
surgery, right?
And he said something with his
Really?
kids, something, yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Dude, TB12 would be crazy to see him go out there and perform again.
Mhm.
Like the way he has been, it would be absolutely insane.
He's 46 or 7?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
Tom Brady's really the only reason I have interest in football.
TB12. I mean, it is cool. Like, throw it on and be like, damn, we're watching the Michael Jordan. We're
Yeah.
watching the greatest to ever do that. The boat, as Tony Ferguson would say,
Boat.
the best of all time.
Yeah.
That shit. Tony's fucking. Bro, he tried ankle picking Nate too. Though.
I love Tony, man, and everything he said after the fight. He's a legend.
There's just 2 muffins in the oven, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're
that was
absolutely
fucking
right.
nice.
Dude, he's probably a fun guy.
We have ADCC this weekend, or as we don't, but there's big ADCC week this weekend. It's every 2 years. 2 years ago, Tanquino won it at 66 kilograms. We have this Josh Cisnero. I think I said that right. Competing at that weight class, 66 and 77 kilograms, is gonna be so fucking sweet. That's this weekend in Vegas.
That's cool.
That'll be really cool to watch. And I think Gordon Ryan's doing a super fight. Gordon Ryan's
He's like the legend, right, of jiu-jitsu.
dude. He's 27, and he's on like a 56 match winning streak.
Holy shit.
Just fucking so strong, but his game's super. It's not like super scrambly. It's like the way he described it was actually really interesting when he was talking to Rogan. He says he's not super athletic, but his game, his strategy and his skill set is to make the other person just less athletic. He'll grab a hold of people and make them look just it's crazy how fucking good he is.
Is his coach the one that like he talks like this?
Yeah. Fuck John Danaher.
Yeah, I've seen an interview and I was like, this
Bro.
guy could put me to sleep like talking. Like,
Yeah, he's got a very interesting voice, and
but he's a legend. Like,
yeah. So that's coming up this weekend. That'll be pretty fun to watch. I leave in 25 days.
I know. I wanted to get to talk about your
Let's
fight
hear
a little
it.
bit. This is your first time. When was the last time you didn't fight in Vegas?
Last time I didn't fight in Vegas, I fought Phoenix, LFA, when I fought David Nuzzo,
Wow.
2017.
And it was that beautiful spinning.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
That was crazy.
Damn. So okay. So this is new. This is exciting. Out of the country.
Out of the country.
How long of a plane ride again?
I think I got to fly to LA 1st, and then it's 15 hours from LA, I think, to Dubai, I think, and then you fly to Abu Dhabi.
And I love how you're going there early. How early again? 3?
October 6th, so 2.5 weeks.
I like it.
It'll be interesting. Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I'm not opening up the main card either.
I know the third fight, dude.
So it's basically like the co-main, and then Aljo, and then they just throw them in there, and then dude, I'm thinking TJ beats Aljo.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And I think Aljo's fucking good, dude. I'm not saying it because I think TJ's just. Well, I am saying obviously because I think TJ's better, but Aljo's fucking good. I just think TJ's that good.
That would be fun because it would. Then it's you and TJ.
Yeah.
I don't want to look. We're Peter. Right now it's all
Yeah.
Peter, so I don't want to talk about that kind of shit. But
Yeah, I mean, just all those division, all the entire bantamweight division is just fucking. You could throw fights
amazing.
anywhere, and they're fucking sweet fights.
Yeah.
Corey Song this week,
Corey Sandhagen song, you know.
yeah, Corey Song.
dude, honestly, it's your card that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the only one.
It's all I got.
That's the only one I'm excited.
Speaking on your fight too, like Sean, thanks for like letting me come to the sparring like
Oh,
last
yeah.
weekend.
Fuck.
From an outside perspective, from like a fan, you always like think, oh, they're locked in training camp, whatever. Watching him and everyone in the lab, bro, I was like getting chills watching it. Like motherfuckers were working. Like
Guess what? Same time every time. Same thing every time. No
yeah,
matter the
it
day.
was sick to see that.
No
bro.
matter outside.
You guys could have came Saturday.
I know, champ. I felt bad. I was doing.
No, don't feel bad. I don't give a fuck. If you guys
Next
are there.
Saturday, I'm there.
I'm dialed in doing my own thing.
Oh, I
I'm just
know.
saying you guys can go.
I just
Saturday.
never want to miss out on a cool opportunity like
Yeah.
that. I was just super.
To
pissed.
be 100% real with you, the whole time I was thinking, Piotr's fucked.
Yeah.
And I was watching that, bro. I was like,
Yeah, no, I'm so excited for this matchup, and it's just fucking.
Imagine some crazy shit happen that just happened this week on your card. You know what I mean? A fighter like you, I know you're ready for whoever they put in front of you.
Like Peter and fucking Aljo or TJ don't make weight, so then I have to step up, fight for the belt, and then those guys fight each
little
other.
chip.
and you're fighting, and you're training for 3 rounds. Now you're stepping up to the plate for a 5-rounder.
That'd be sick. I mean, shit. I wouldn't say no to that.
Right?
I'm excited to fight Peter though. I
I
feel like
know
he's
you
gonna
are.
bring out the best in me. You know what I mean?
Biggest fight in your career, biggest
Yeah.
opponent, toughest opponent.
The best, the most dangerous opponent in
Ever.
the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like all together, I think is Peter.
That's why I can't wait to see the striking between you two.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
really fun.
exciting.
Peter loves to press forward. You're amazing at slipping and dipping and ripping.
Slipping and nipping and ripping and
Yeah, and I'm just and I just think the body. I think body shots are coming, and I think it's gonna
shot.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like too after Sean's fight happens and we watch the TJ one, it's gonna be like buzzkill because like the peak buzz already happened. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's gonna be exciting fight, and then it's like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
TJ.
We got any walkout songs thinking yet, or are we gonna keep it? A
No,
secret?
nothing yet. I don't have any ideas yet. Usually, it kind of just comes to me within the next, couple weeks of fight camp, or a couple weeks out from the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know yet though. It's gonna be weird leaving Elena and Danny that long.
I know, dude. I was
Being
thinking
away
about
from
that.
Elena that long is gonna be crazy.
You're gonna come back. She's gonna be grown up.
Yeah, she's gonna be like 14.
For
Get her
real.
driver's license and shit.
Seriously. Now, are you flying by yourself, or is Tim and everyone gonna be with you on that?
Tim, Emron, Brandon, Tanquino.
Cool.
Flying the whole squad.
Tim finally got his passport.
Yep, Tim
Okay.
finally got his passport. That motherfucker's eyes. Hopefully the surgery. I mean, the surgery went well. Hopefully the recovery's going well because he was supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
Because he came to sparring Saturday. He was there yesterday and like seemed fine, but He said he ran out of eye drops last night at like 1 a.m. or some shit.
Oh.
He said
He
it
got
was
the goobers.
fucked.
He's got the
He
goobers.
said he took another Vicodin.
Oh.
He drove to the he got to the gym. He's like, yeah, I just took a Vicodin. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to drive on that shit. Because he got a fucking Tesla though. But hopefully there's no like nothing. Hopefully that just fucking ends well. But it's crazy. He said like moments after, it was super fucking blurry, but it was already better than before.
Whoa.
Which is mind blowing that someone's smart enough to fucking be able to do that.
Yep. He had LASIK surgery, correct?
PRK.
PRK.
Oh, what's PRK?
I think it's similar, but it's better for combat stuff.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
okay. So it's a little advanced pro. Because my buddy Mo, remember
Yeah.
Mo? He had LASIK surgery done. He said it was his best money he's ever spent in his entire life.
Imagine Tim gets back and his eyes are good and he's somehow good at Call of Duty.
Right.
Gets back to fight.
Better than you?
No. Come on. Come on.
Kid needs to put down the fucking chopper, bro.
What if he starts
Oh.
boxing? Didn't he want to do something like that?
I mean, you never know. Shit, that shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking shoulders.
That's why I'm so, dude. I know everyone wants me. I know you're super excited for him to start jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And I'm
pumped.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'm scared, okay? Big Schmitt, like, dude, Tim's like, oh, am I just.
You're scared of getting tired.
And hurt.
There's beginner classes now.
There is?
Only beginner class. Well, that thing on
Juan
your
scares
fucking
me.
side, we got to figure out. Too.
I know,
My
I need to
mom,
get this
at
thing
least my
figured out.
mom, in her opinion, I mean, you should probably still get it looked
It's
at.
been
Said it looks
hurting.
just like a muscle, like a swollen muscle.
Yeah,
Like
you said it was hurting to sleep on last night, right?
Yeah.
Like
you got to go get it checked out.
Yeah.
But you said you promised Garrett and swore to him you would about 3 weeks ago.
Garrett, I'm sorry. I've just been super busy.
I guarantee we're gonna be here on the pod Sunday and say, Schmitty, have you been making? No,
One day it's like, Schmitty should. Then one day you're like, Schmitty should have just got it looked at.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
fuck,
Schmitt.
passed away.
I'm gonna get it looked at, everybody. I swear to
How's
God.
the new house all set up? You guys got your fucking shit
Amazing.
set up. You got the Wi-Fi set up.
Mm-hmm.
The person did not take care of it. They were just like, fuck this place.
Why?
You want me to do the
Well,
list?
I'm sure they.
I got a list.
Well, I don't really care to listen to the list. But I'm sure
It's a nice house.
They
though.
probably
It's a
listen-
nice
Beautiful.
house.
I love it.
they probably lived there for a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure once you guys are done with it, it's not gonna be like the best.
Oh, hey, hell no. I work. Guess what? I look at it like projects, and it's fun
Yeah.
to me. I already got the sink taken care of. The sink was horrible. I already got the sink taken care of. His dad's helping us with the dishwasher, because when you
Yeah.
pulled it, they were like angry.
But it was
must
just
have been-
2 screws.
Yeah.
2 screws need to be screwed in.
Yeah.
But
But
and
yeah,
then he's
no,
gonna fix that little light thing pulling.
Yeah,
it
that'd
out.
be
we're
nice.
gonna make
Fucking
we're
hit your
gonna
head
make
on
it
there.
look. We're gonna.
I'm excited to see Schmitt fuck pulling weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
ain't
we're
happening.
gonna we're gonna make that place look chill.
It is chill already.
Oh yeah. No, but
No, it's
chill.
nice, dude. I can't wait until we get the pool right.
Oh,
The
my
pool
God.
ride, the couch. Once you guys get a
Oh,
little
we're gonna
couch
get a couch
action.
for
We
sure.
love we got like that little top part in the second story. That's like
Ooh, that's sick. The
yeah,
pod
we,
room.
like we like to talk across them and shit. That's why I
Oh,
got
that's
some
fire.
football
Yeah,
so
we
we
do.
play catch and shit.
Damn, that's lit. That's lit.
The
I know-
Jobin house, baby.
I'm surprised. Well, God, it still just blows my mind that Warlike doesn't pay rent, doesn't have a car, doesn't have like bills, and still doesn't have money.
Well, he'll
It's
he'll
tough.
send me snaps of cards that he's opening packs. Those get expensive,
Yeah.
and bets.
Well,
You
there's
gotta
no,
fucking
because
be
you can come
happy.
here. He can come here for 6 months out of the year, being from Canada. He can't work, but there's no reason he doesn't save up money, come down, ask you guys, hey, can I rent a room or can I stay for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and come down and hang out and figure shit out. But he doesn't save his money.
Yeah.
Blows my fucking mind.
Yeah. Fucking war, get your ass down here, bro.
He obviously doesn't want to come here that bad because if he did, he would fucking make it happen. And
Lock
if he
it in.
does, more power to him, and I'll believe it when I see it. But when I feel like when I wanted to move to Arizona, I fucking saved up money and I just did it. There was nothing. I just did it. There wasn't. Yeah, but I didn't fucking give a shit. I would have slept in my car. That was what I was planning on doing. I was gonna sleep in my car. I didn't give a fuck. I wanted to be there. I was gonna go there. So when I hear someone say I want to do something and then don't do it, it drives me fucking crazy.
I think too a little
When-
bit is he's scared to move,
It is scary.
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to leave his girlfriend, which is
Yeah.
Well, she's in Italy fucking that one guy. No, I'm kidding. What were you gonna say then, Schmitt?
But I'm moving away from everybody you know,
Yeah.
just to chase, and then for what? Because what's life about? That's what it, to me is like is, because I'm bad with money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm bad with money too. You help me. You help me think a little more better with it. And my mom's really good with money. My dad's really good with money, and they've my whole life. Brendan's really good with money. I'm not the biggest fan of banks. I don't know why.
Well, you're not. If you had fucking 500,000 in there, you'd be like, I like the bank. You're probably not a fan 'cause you don't got money. Well,
That's
the thing
true.
is too, you
That's
fucking
true.
about to, you're telling me how broke you are and shit, and then you about 5 minutes later, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take this chick to Aftermath. I'm like, you're gonna spend $100 there. You're like, I know.
What's it?
Either
What's
side.
what's
$9
life about,
Starbucks
baby?
drink.
I know.
I
Well,
know.
the cameras are dying. Episode fucking. No, seriously, the camera just died. Episode 205. Thank you guys for coming in and filling in for Tim. I thought it was a fucking absolute goddamn banger.
Yes, sir.
6
Thank
weeks
you,
out
Tim.
till I knock out Peter. Yawn.
You're fucked, Peter.
Brendan
go.
Schmitty Show on
Check us
YouTube. Check him out.
Fuck the haters.
Yep.
Make sure you guys
Love you.
comment nice things for Schmitt because he's going to read them and they're going to affect
Yeah.
him because he is not stoic. Peace.
Working on it.